Harlem, a lot of people on the outside looking in are calling this your biggest fight so far. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is a guy that's fought at world level many times, and that's where I believe I belong.
And you're someone that has fought at both super lightweight, where Jack is coming up from, and obviously welterweight. You've made that step up yourself. Jack's making it this time. You know what that's like. Is it difficult the first time you fight at welterweight? Is that something Jack's going to be battling against?
I mean, it was comfortable for me. I can't predict how it's going to be for him, but it's a natural step. It's a natural progression. You know, a lot of fighters do it. You outgrow your weight class and you have to move into the next one. That's you know, it's commonplace in boxing, and you know, we've both had to do it.
And you don't strike me as someone that would be daunted by like a big away day, but you know, this is the Manchester Arena, which is iconic for its boxing history. Obviously Jack, local, not far away in Chorley. This is going to be his crowd. What are your thoughts on going into that sort of atmosphere and environment?
It really excites me. I feel like this is how it's meant to be when you go in there at world level and you come and rip everything away from someone in their backyard. This type of fight, this type of occasion, this is exactly how it's meant to be, and that excites me.
Is there something in the Eubank DNA that thrives on the boos and drawing that sort of reaction from a crowd and really getting people up off their seat on this sort of night?
I think sometimes, you know, people have something against the Eubanks, and we don't know why, but regardless, we're ready to go in there and upset the odds. We all have that in us, and it holds us in good stead for occasions like this.
And it feels almost predestined that you get this massive world-level fight in the same year that Chris Eubank Jr. has gone on and won a huge fight against Conor Benn. It's like everyone is saying the Eubank name. Do you feel like it was almost destiny that these two fights have come along at similar sort of times?
Definitely, you know, it's been EUBANK supremacy, and that will remain. And it's our time in the sport. The name is back where it belongs, at the top of the sport, and you know, I'm ready to go in there at world level here on Saturday and wield the name high.
And I spoke to Jack last week, and Jack did say he was complimentary about your skills. He meant no disrespect, but he did say that without the Eubank name, it's unlikely you would have got this fight. How do you respond?
It works well for me because, you know, it means that he doesn't see what I see, which he'll pay for in the ring.
And something that really excites me about you guys fighting is I think the technical matchup is great. You are both excellent technical boxers. Do you see it being a bit of a chess match, or do you think it might be won by the person that starts throwing heavy leather?
It can be won many of which ways, which is what excites me. You know, I can do a lot of things in there that aren't common knowledge, and that might well be his downfall in the ring.
And I think one thing that has helped you massively, and maybe you'll disagree, but I do think boxing on Channel 5, millions of people watching. How important is terrestrial boxing for building fighters like yourself?
Very important. You know, we have a great platform with Sportsman Boxing and Channel 5 live TV. You get to show your skills to the general public, you know, the people that aren't always interested in sports or you know, paying subscriptions for live sports, and you get a chance to for them to flick across the channel and discover boxing and discover an interesting fight, and it takes their liking, and then you've introduced them to the sport. It's a great platform to do that, and I'm grateful.
And one thing I'm always interested in, because I always seem to get a different answer when I speak to boxers, are you someone that studies a lot of tape? Have you been watching a lot of Jack Catterall fights going in, or are you more someone that just has your own game plan, you do your thing, and that changes very little from fight to fight?
I think my coach, Charlie Beat, one of the best in the UK, he does the studying. I focus on being the best version of myself, and that is what we're going to see here on Saturday night.
And you must feel at your peak going into this. I mean, it's obviously a huge opportunity for you, a lot of eyeballs on you. I wonder, is it all going to take place from bell to bell? Is there an entrance that we can expect, a ring walk song that might excite the people beforehand, or are you all about just bell to bell, 12 rounds?
Tune in and find out, you know. It's going to be a night of fireworks and pure entertainment. So tune in, don't miss this one.
And obviously, you're going to pick yourself if I ask for a prediction, so I'm not going to ask for a winner in this one, but I am going to ask method. In your mind's eye, how do you see this one ending?
In statement fashion.
Great stuff. Harlem Eubank, thank you.
Thank you.